Hello everybody and welcome back to Churchills Farm. And as you can tell, we're not here on the farm, we're here at my favourite shop, Mole Valley Farmers, and I'm greeted by some guests today. So if you'd like to introduce yourselves, guys, please.
I'm Lucy, I am the Customer Experience Team Leader at Mole Valley Frome, and I've been here for about 2 years.
Hi, I'm Ryan, I'm the Business Centre Manager here at Mole Valley Frome, and I've been here, this is my 14th year now.
Fantastic, guys. So today's market day, it's obviously quite a busy day here today. So would you say Wednesdays are your busiest days, or is it vary throughout the weeks? Or
Wednesday's certainly our busiest day from an agricultural point of view. Everyone comes in from the market, a lot of machinery, a lot of tractors coming in, lots of trailers, and it's a really good bubbling atmosphere on a Wednesday for sure. As opposed to say a Saturday or more of the weekends where we have a mixture of agriculture and general public. Really.
Fantastic. I suppose being on the way to sort of Longley, where you get a lot of the holiday vibes as well around this way through here on the way on holiday.
Yeah, welcome to everyone.
Brilliant, fantastic. So we're going to head on into the store now, and I'm going to let Lucy take the reins now, and we're going to follow along through all of the departments. And I'm going to pretend like I've not been here since I was 6 years old. So let's get into it.
As we come into the store, we have like a seasonal area. This is very much an Easter eggs that everyone enjoys at the moment. Then we sort of go into a gardening theme. Again, a very topical time of year for that. A lot of plants. These are all grafted plants, specially made. Anything you want for your garden.
Amazing, amazing. And then do we move on to here? Is it more of the sort of...
Yeah, I just want to show the garden area.
Fantastic, perfect.
And we have an outdoor area of a garden centre as well.
Wow.
Again, lots of nice plants. Compost around everywhere.
You know, in all the years I've been here, I don't think I've been out here once. So this is incredible.
A lot of people don't realise it's on the
No,
side.
exactly. That's amazing. Fantastic.
Yeah, and then we're going to all fixings here. We've got screws, nuts and bolts, all sorts of angles and brackets, anything you need, washers, anything you need for any kind of fixing it.
Fantastic.
All the gate furniture and hinges, anything to go with anything we've got in the yard, really, with on the hanging of the gates.
I know I use this aisle more than anything in this place.
Yeah, search through, find what you want.
Exactly.
You get a bit complicated.
Fantastic. And then I guess down here is more like car care, like all the parts you need,
all the batteries you need, even the big tractor batteries.
Oh wow. I didn't even know you did those.
You must have needed a tractor battery.
Oh yeah, but like, yeah.
Oils, again, it can be anything from cars to tractors, hydraulic oils.
Amazing.
So anything for the general public and for farming, really.
Amazing. Wow.
And then sort of hand tools.
Wow.
Anything you need, really, sort of from building maintenance to woodworking, all your screwdrivers, fixings.
Incredible. And then I've also noticed on here you've got the massive array of chainsaws. There's even an electric one in here, I swear, isn't there?
Yeah, this one's electric, yes. That's
Wow.
becoming more and more popular now. Becoming very popular.
Oh, that's very
Yeah,
looking
it
towards the
started off-
future. That's good.
Yeah, it did start off a bit domestic, but it's
Yeah.
become a lot more professional now. Than
Oh, amazing.
the electrics.
That's good to see. It's very good to see. And then what have we got? Oh, I know this aisle very well.
Yeah.
All of the water tanks.
Yeah, the water plumbing.
There was a time, it's like a pick and mix for a farmer, my
It
dad
is,
used to
yeah.
call this.
You see people having a bit.
It's like, oh, grab the bag, yeah, we'll take that.
There for people wanting to join pipes and all that sort of thing. A lot of input. Yeah, we're just sort of swapping from one product to another.
Yeah,
Different supplier, different
Amazing.
manufacturer. So, and then rat bait.
yeah,
Both
definitely need that on a farm.
professional- Yeah, we've got both professional and domestic.
Wow. Well, that is good. That's good to know. That's good to know, because one of those things is you always find with a lot of the storage of like rat poison and everything, it's always like big bulks. But if you're in like a house like that, you don't need that, do you?
Yeah, and they can just have like the little
Yeah,
sachets.
yeah, fantastic.
And This is more of the agricultural side of things.
Yeah.
More of your animal handling, animal.
Definitely need all of that.
All the leg braces, the not so pleasant things.
Yeah. We're family friendly. Family friendly.
All your colostrum to help from birth.
Wow.
For your calves, you have anything for lambing, all your needs. Obviously quite topical at the moment, the lambing time.
Yes. Yes. I suppose you find it at the moment. Do you reckon that's one of the biggest sales at the moment? All of the lambing. Yeah.
At the moment, one of the concentrated areas.
Fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we're in the sort of dairy chemicals and cleaning, all the hygiene for any dairy.
Yeah.
Products, what you know all about something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. 100% back in the day. And I guess we're moving on to more of the equestrian. Yeah.
Sort of equestrian and electric fencing, really.
Wow.
Which is
Fantastic.
a mixture of the equestrian and farming, really, electric fencing.
Fantastic. So we've heard from Ryan now all of the agriculture thing, which was fantastic, by the way, and it's definitely a few laps in there. I'm sure you're enjoying that. So we're now going to move on with Lucy onto the retail side of things.
Okay, so here we have the equestrian aisle, so opposite the electric fencing, so very much together, sort of to buy. As you can see, we do a mix of both grooming and also vitamins, minerals, everything like that for horses. We obviously sell our own horse feed, which is very, very popular, and we also have loads more, and we have really good stock in the mill. Come on round. And our equestrian also carries on round the corner. So here we've got a little bit more of for the rider. So we've got the shoes, we've got the clothing, we've also got the rugs for the horses, which is again a very massive seller here at Mole Valley Frome. As we come on round, we've got riding hats, again very important for riding.
100%.
And as we come in, sort of not quite linking so much with the animals, but coming more into human.
Yeah.
We've got our laundry houseware aisle. Again, still very popular with farmers. You still need to wash things.
Of course, yeah, no.
So this is our aisle here, and then we've got we'd like to hope that it gets a little bit warmer, but obviously more of our heating side, as well as torches, lighting, things like that, and electrical.
Okay. Oh, my favourite.
I'm going to say the most important bit, very, very popular, especially in Frome, is we've got our ambient food and chilled food. So we've got all of our alcohol here, which goes into breakfast, mueslis, marmalades, that kind of thing. And then it sort of goes around into biscuits and the most important bit, cakes.
Incredible.
So yes, we sell all different kinds of ice cream. So we have our Marshall, which we have all year round.
Fantastic.
And then we have just our usual Soleros, things like that,
Yeah.
in the summer.
Yeah.
Another big freezer item for us that we've had in the last, I think, 18 months is the cook freezers. So they sell very well, again, if farmers or their wives don't feel like cooking from scratch. It's a really good option to put in.
I know that feeling all too well.
Yes, put it in the oven and then put it on a plate and you won't know that you have it.
Fantastic.
And then just our usual bakery items, and then into the snacking area.
Oh, yes.
And then obviously into our fridges, again, sort of very
Perfect.
popular, especially on market day, hence a couple of gaps, but yeah, very, very
Fantastic.
popular, and really good food as well. So we always try to support relatively local, southwest farmers, of course.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so
And I suppose this gets quite busy, I reckon, during like obviously barbecue season as well.
Yes.
Fantastic.
yeah, so we start to get our barbecue stuff in the next couple of weeks as it gets warmer.
Brilliant.
Coming up to bank holidays and things.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So where to next?
Right, so on to next. So we are moving a little bit into the more sort of clothing bit, I suppose. So we're starting to get, as you can see, summery clothes. So it's coming into our clothing for anyone, so there's general public and farmers. As
Wow.
you can see, it's getting a bit brighter.
Fantastic.
We've got our sort of leather sort of area here, leather care.
It's amazing.
Big seller is the wax thorn-proof dressing,
Yeah.
as well as for the hogs of Fife as well,
Yeah.
so for your jackets and things like
That's
that.
fantastic. And
Yeah,
it's
which
amazing
is-
that you've got the actual
Yeah.
barber as well as
Yeah.
just using like any old brand, really, isn't it?
Yeah, and also as well for shoe care as well, for like wellies and things, people have chamois and aprons, things like that. We do sort of care for that. So you can, because they're a lot of money, so you want to make sure they
Of
stay
course.
nice.
Fantastic.
Come on round. Again, we've got kind of mixed, what kind of leisure this bit here really, because you've got your sort of working out area, and then it comes into our sort of maybe younger farmer, I would say.
Yes.
With some massive, I'm sure.
Huge, yeah.
So yeah, very, very big with the younger farmers, and obviously back British farmer as well.
Very important, yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
very, very popular. And then it sort of comes into a little bit more of our probably older farmer, things like that, where we want something that's a bit more practical, waterproof, things like that, especially today's been a bit rainy.
I'll put in the clip here, sorry to interrupt, Lucia. I'm put a clip here of, I've got a picture of me when I was 6 years old in that corner. I'm going to edit it in right here, so you're going to see that, guys, and think how much it's not changed at all. It's fantastic. Yeah. But continue, Lucia, go on.
How long, yeah, we've been here, like, you know, there's people who still work here, been here about 40 years.
It's mental.
And they've sort of known, we've grown up from little babies to obviously fully grown out with their own kids. So yeah, there is, you know, a great community.
And that's what's amazing about this brand.
Yes,
that's what's so important.
Good. Yeah, definitely so important. That it's kind of loads of generations, I suppose.
Yeah, of course.
And another sort of coming, sort of a mix really, so a mixture of sort of, I'd say, lifestyle and farmer. So
yeah,
we've got a lot of our new range coming in, especially Ridgeline.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I was just about to say, you've got literally so really much of it, which is fantastic.
Yeah,
that's
I think
lovely.
It's very, very new, but yeah, and especially with Hogs of Life as well.
Yeah.
To sell the more practical sort of colours things.
Yeah.
Do the jumpers that are, you know, a lot more, anyone sort of will pick them up wearing and things like that. So, is it? Yeah.
The new shopper, you heard it here. You heard it here.
And as you come on round. And then another very important aisle, after the welly aisle that we'll see in a second, is the safety boot area.
Great, yeah.
Very lucky here, and especially in the last sort of year or so, we've had a really big range of shoes, both lace-up and pull-ons. Very, very popular. Safety, again, very, very popular in the farming agri-industry, as well as building, things like that. We've also got matching socks at the end. JCBs, obviously, sort of a good.
I bet that sells very well.
Very well. I actually just built them up. So,
oh wow!
Yeah, very well.
We'll check those out later then, definitely.
I think it's probably a good lead on to wellies, actually. I think.
Fantastic,
so
yes.
We've got our kids' clothing here, which is again a mix of more lifestyle and farmer.
Yeah.
Wellies, not too badly shopped actually, but I think obviously after today being a bit rainier, we're going to start seeing a pick up again.
Yeah.
The amount of people buying.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And what's nice, I said this the other day, that you've got the, you know, the good Barry Basics, you know, for the more mucky jobs, and then you've got the good brands like the, you know, with the Barber and the Shem as well. Yeah. And it's fantastic.
Yeah. And what's quite good as well is that, you know, especially with those ones, they're fashionable and practical.
Yeah.
Which is really good. We, you know, do sell a lot of bagels and things, and nut boots as well. They're starting to bring them in.
Yes, I've noticed these have definitely come into fashion a lot.
A lot more. So yeah, they're very, very popular. And yeah, especially when it's had a bit of rain, we definitely see a pickup. So
yeah. So you guys, you don't need to go to Harvey Nichols to get the best brands. You can just come to Mole Valley and you've got the amazing brands. But anyway, enough of me. Let's get back to the tour.
Let's come on round. So we have obviously got the infamous chamois that sell obviously very well.
Yeah.
And then very well.
Fantastic.
Different ones. And then we lead into probably our most popular category, which is our wild bird and pet area. Again, we as Mole Valley, I think we've really established a great own brand of
100%.
both special dog food and also wild bird as well. Again, sort of at that time of year where we can't fill up the shelves enough to sort of to keep it, you know, so busy and full. But as you can see, we've got loads of different brands.
Yeah.
Sort of very competitive prices as well. Yeah, we sell such a big range. So from your usual little dogs that you just want to take out for a walk, all the way up to working dogs. We do all different brands. So I think that's where we really do stand out as Mole Valley.
Brilliant.
Come around. We've got our dog toys as well, which obviously do very well. And another sort of big thing that we found has really sort of gone, I don't know why, but it's increased in sales, is our frozen food. A lot of people want to feed raw now, so we've got our Nature's Menu and our Cotswold. Very, very popular, as you can see. People will buy it in bulk, so
it's incredible.
Yes, it's amazing. Yeah, it's a big.
And that's definitely something new, because I remember when I first came to this store, there was something that was, you know, like no one would want to do it, and now it's like something that's so common. It's mental.
And we've got the rest of our dry dog here. One of probably just behind you here, we've got our country dog brand, which is Mole Valley. Very, very popular. Definitely competes with all the known brands, and we've also got the matching tins as well. So some people will just exclusively feed country dog, farmers and general public alike. So,
Incredible.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
And again,
Oh, and I know this aisle
I
way
know
too
this
well.
aisle
Yeah.
as well, yeah. So obviously all of our pet food, yeah, again, very popular. All of our treats and things. We sell a good range, just like the supermarkets and petrol.
A funny story about that, actually. I remember coming here when I was about 12 years old, and I used to get all of these smacks. We used to keep 2 dogs in the lorry when we used to show dairy cattle, and we would give them there. They'd been in the van since about 4 a.m. I remember there was like a lifesaver to them. It was like giving them like £100 or something. But like I said, full of tangents today, but let's get on with the tour again.
And if you're more of a cat person like myself, we also do a good range of cat food as well. So again, you know, market day, so we are sort of selling very quickly. But yes, we sell all of our main brands as well in the cat food.
And would you say when it peaks up on a market day? Obviously, I'm in here for like less. Well, don't want to say too long, but but obviously when I go, obviously when does it really drop off? Would you say is it all day through the market day or?
Yeah, lunchtime will be 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Again, it does obviously depend on weather because when you get the mix of retail as well.
Yeah.
Also school holidays, things like
course,
that.
Yeah.
And also it depends on the market what's because obviously word will go around as to what's coming to the market,
Of
and
course.
that will bring more people. So,
Fantastic.
Yeah, definitely after lunchtime, sort of 2 o'clock, that kind of thing.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So sort of coming into again a good mix of agri and also general public. It's amazing actually how many people do own chickens, which I didn't realise until I started working here. It's a very, very popular sector that category that we sell.
Oh wow. I
I
remember when it first started, it was only, I think it was a shelf to start with. Now it's a whole aisle.
So again, yeah, obviously we do our own feed as well, which is
amazing.
which sells very well. But yeah, we sell so much poultry, and we've got such a good range as well. So whether you have only sort of 3 or 4 chickens, or whether you have like 100, we sell quite a lot of varied products.
Wow.
So,
Fantastic. It's got all there. So for all your chicken needs, guys, there's a whole
There's a
aisle
whole
here.
lot,
There's a whole aisle here.
Yes. Yeah.
So definitely get down here. And those prices, especially with the feed, that is really good.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Let's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Go for a walk now. This is our last and final category of the store, probably one of the most important for the farmers and smallholders. So this is our animal medicines counter. We sell for both farm animals and pets, so that's wormers, things for fleas, things like that. We sell it all behind here, and we have qualified SQPs in the store, including myself, who are able to advise if you need any help. A lot cheaper than the vets because we've been told a lot of the time how much vets cost. But yeah, very, very important to the farming industry.
Fantastic. And you've got it all there. Like it's not as if you've just got one particular brand. It's all of the array, which is fantastic.
Yes, and we have got our own brand as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously with some people budget-wise, you know, they really want to have something that's cheaper but does work the same.
Of course.
And we're very lucky that we do have that here at Mole. So yeah, very, very popular, our own brand. But then we also do sell other brands that other places they sell as well.
Fantastic. Brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a fantastic tour, Lucy. Thank you so much for that. So, I now need to go get all my stuff, but I need to also get some feed. So how am I going to do that?
So if you pop to a till, either normal till or at farm sales, pick up a collection note, you drive to the left gate and the guys will load you with the feed. Nice and easy.
Fantastic. Brilliant. So we'll get that all sorted and then we'll see you out there. So I need a dustpan and brush because my farm is a mess. No, I'm joking. Of course it's not. And it wouldn't be a Frome trip. And I've seen it in the comments about my beanie obsession. So I'm going to put all of your rumours to rest and I'm going to buy myself a cap. Tricked you. That would be perfect. So that is the Mole Valley Farmers store here in Frome. I've got my stuff, but I still need to collect the feed. So we're going to go collect that from their storehouse and let's see if they'll show us inside. So we've now collected the feed here in the storehouse at Mole Valley. This is Sol. So what do you do here at Sol?
So I'm the operations team leader, so I look after all the staff and the yards here and make sure it all goes well on the day to day.
Brilliant. And if you don't mind me saying, this is in a massive warehouse here. Do you find it very busy at the moment, or is this the busiest day market?
Day, so one of our busiest days.
Fantastic.
So yeah, it's been pretty flat.
And do you find it's busy all the way through the week, or is it mainly the market days?
Mainly market day, Wednesday and Friday, is usually our busiest day,
Brilliant. And what's your favourite thing to be lifting out here? Is it I'm guessing it's the lightest thing.
Yeah, the lightest thing, really.
What would that
yeah.
be?
The lightest thing probably, you got like a 15 kilo bag or something. But yeah,
Amazing.
I don't mind lifting anything really. It's
Yeah,
fine.
fantastic. Brilliant. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
That's
no
brilliant.
worries.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Let's get on. So that has been the tour here in Frome at the Mole Valley store. Fantastic to meet you both. Thank you so much for your time. Fantastic. Now, I've got one question for you, Ryan, before I leave. What have I got to do to get that jacket?
You can have it.
Let's switch. He wears the Churchills Farm Shop, I wear the Mole Valley one. I think that's fair, I think that's fair. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Be sure to subscribe. And also, what have they got to do as well?
Visit Mole Valley.
Fantastic, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.